Good morning, SCI310 and the Science of Health and Wellness. This is an 8-week course, and I'm going to give you just kind of the lay of the land. There are files in here that you will be able to find different things, so please note that it's all in here. So just feel free to, more than that, we're not having a live class unless a whole bunch of you reach out and say, I want to go over things with you, and that we can do that individually. Okay, so I've taken that off of the entire thing. The resources tab here, you can install 365, a little bit on APA formatting and references. Make sure that you watch that. Why are those blank? This video is private. I don't know why that's private. I will fix that. I put my stuff in there. Thank you. Always finding new stuff. This is an inherited class, so some of the stuff in here may be just for in their stuff. So please stay in lessons. Don't work from assignments. There's no directions, very little directions in assignments. This is where you go. Each week is encapsulated in itself, and everything is due on the due date during that week and or on Sunday at 11:59. Okay, so you go to week 1 and everything. Once you've completed everything in week 1, then you have completed everything for the week. You're welcome to go ahead and move ahead, but the best thing to stay on top of it. Here's where you're supposed, what you read. This is what you're supposed to know. Real simple. So if I go to week 2, when things really get started, there are some videos that you need to watch. Okay, if there's any problems with the videos, please reach out. I will fix it. Okay, you have a discussion board form 1, you have a health tree assessment assignment, and you have a lab activity. At the end of the chapter, the activity, use the PDF files below to complete the list here. Save them to a computer and upload it for grading. I only take things in Word. Okay, this may only come, and let's see, I'll do it right now in front of you. Click this little thing, and it says download. It's a PDF, and it looks like it is a PDF that these little boxes you can put stuff in. So these assignments can be sent to me, returned to me. But what I need you to do is see this title right here. When you save it as like your last name or your first name, Ianson. You can put LA 1-2. Okay. Because if not, I get I've got a whole bunch of people in this class. So I've got all of these that have just have that title. So I need you to put the title, your name in the title. So if I go here and I have to download this to my computer. So I'm going to just download it to my desktop real quick. And then it should load. I find it. I open it up. Okay. I'm sorry. I've got to go to Adobe. Where's my Adobe? And then you have to open it. Okay. So file, open. No. File, open, yes. And then I go to my desktop. Once it comes up, I go to my desktop. Where are you, desktop? And then, unfortunately, for some reason, it likes to throw things at the bottom here. I do this, I open it, okay? Then I go through, and it should have those little boxes. If not, put X where you're supposed to, where I'm supposed to use follow directions. And then when you go to save, it's File, Save As. Save As. And then I'm going to my desktop again. And when I go to do this, I can just take out the SC300 and put EYNSON. And I press it. And now when you go to save it, it's going to show up on mine as Ianson. Okay? So make sure that you've done this and you do it correctly. And then I'm going back to here, and I'm going back to the classroom again. So I'm going here. I'm going here. Okay, so everything's encapsulated in the week. Okay, so The discussion boards are due Wednesday at 11:59 and must be 300 words, okay? And the response to one peer, 150 words or longer, is 11:59. So understanding that it's already labeled out in there, so it will tell me if you have 150 words or not. Just make sure that you're doing it. Best thing to do is a word, find word count, make sure you got 150 or more, and then make sure that they're done on time. Okay, so this is basically Populi. As far as I know, you have no tests. It's all work. So don't stress about tests. Just work. Be diligent on your assignments and doing it right. So let's move on to the next thing. Communication. Communication is real important. I have 7 classes. You're welcome to text me with any questions. If it's something in Populi that doesn't make sense or you're working on it, take a picture. Text it to me. Don't email me. Please don't email me. Email is 24 hours or a little bit longer because I'm not in my email. I'm in my text message all the time, unless I'm asleep or I'm at church or something. So text, and if it's something really quick, feel free to give me a call. I'll walk you through it real quick. If you text me and I don't understand it, I'll try and call you, or I will text you back saying we need to talk when you're available, and then you call and we'll figure it out. Serious. Everything is right in front of you right here. So text, call, email. Those are the 3 things. If you're on campus, I'm on campus Mondays and Wednesdays from 8 to 9. And then on Mondays I have chapel, and I can meet you afterwards for just a minute and kind of go over something. Feel free. It's not a problem. Okay. Assignments are due on the due dates. For discussion boards and assignments, you have a 5-day window to turn late work in. Each weekday is a 10% discount, 10% markdown. Okay. Once you get past the 5th day, then the assignment is closed and cannot be put in. Okay. Reach out if you have a problem. You need to reach out before the problem, as soon as you know the problem, and not after, because after I will not take anything, because everybody's on their phone a lot. There's no reason you can't text me and say, hey, Dr. Jeff, I got a problem. Is there any way I can move this? As long as it's not excessive, sure, not a problem. We'll work with that. Here's the next one. For discussion boards, you must have your responses done by Sunday night at 11:59. You have to respond to one person. So if everybody does it by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, you can do your response. Sunday night, responses close, and you're done. Okay? And you're done. Assignments, they close on the due date. They do not reopen, and you get the grade that you get. If you turn something in early, I grade every day except for Sundays. I'll go over that in a second. But go every day. So if there's something wrong and it needs to be adjusted in that, I'm going to send you back some notes. That's why it needs to be in a Word document or in most cases. If it's in the PDF, I will then do something and get it back to you. If you've done it early, so Monday through Friday, I grade, you get edits back. Saturday morning, you'll probably get edits back. But once Friday noon hits to Sunday, it's a crapshoot. I usually grade on Saturday and usually grade first thing Sunday morning, and I'm done. On Saturday and Sunday, when I close my computer, I do not grade again. On the weekdays, I may grade once or twice, depending on if my computer's up, because I'm working at different times of the day. But every morning, I will grade the papers unless there's some kind of a disaster. Now, Saturday and Sunday, Saturday, I usually grade first thing Saturday morning, and I close it, so I have the rest of the day to myself. And on Sunday, I get up early, I get to the coffee shop, I have my coffee and my bagel, and I sit here and I grade whatever's in front of me. Once I'm done, I go to church, and I'm at church all day. And then I work in the evenings. So Sunday's a bust from that moment on. So if you have it by Sunday morning, you get the grade that you get. So there are chances for you to improve your grade by getting some edits back if necessary. Okay, so feel free to get that stuff in, and I will take care of it. That's it. Any other problems, call me at text me or call me at 685-1901. Thank you.